Do you want to know how you could get the most rep possible playing NBA 2K25? It doesn't matter if you're in starting five, rec, park, comp stage. Today I'm going to be giving y'all the best tips to maximize the amount of rep you're getting in that game mode. Make sure you do drop a like, sub, turn on post notifications. It's very much appreciated and everybody's welcome to the family. If we could get this video to 100 likes, then I'll drop a hand cam dribble tutorial. I got one already recorded. It's about 50 minutes long, covering every single comp dribble move for tall, small guards, everything in the book, man. With the hand cam in-depth tutorial, really probably the best one I posted all year long. So if you guys are ready for that, just leave a like on this video, get this video to 100 likes. Now let's not waste no more time and get straight into the method. Now, one thing I learned from this game, I'm a starter 3. I would be way higher if I put grinding over content, but I prioritize content over everything. I didn't even play a single part game for the first week of the game because I was sitting there pumping out so much content that I barely had any time to play. So really, I'm just on the catch-up grind. I'm sitting here, prioritizing content, grinding second, making my videos, then hopping on the grind. So eventually I will get there and be one of the top reps, but to some people, starter 3 is still pretty far in. And honestly, I feel like I've learned a lot from grinding to starter 3, and I'm going to put y'all on to everything I've learned in that process. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is it doesn't matter if you're dropping 30 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. It don't matter if you're getting triple dubs, double dubs, winning or losing. The one main thing that's really important is your teammate grade. If you're getting an A+ teammate grade, even if you do nothing on the court, you will still be getting close to the max rep. Now, if you do stuff on the court and you get an A+, now let's say you get a triple double and an A+, you will be getting insane rep. But it's really all about that teammate grade. No matter where you are, if you're in starting five and you're losing and you got a D+ teammate grade, your bar is going to move maybe 0.1, 0.2. Right now where I'm at, it probably wouldn't even move 0.1 if your teammate grade was that bad. So teammate grade plays a huge role into what rep you get. If you're playing rec with randoms and you win and you have a C- or a D, and you barely did anything, but y'all got that struggle win, it doesn't matter if you won. You're still barely going to get any rep. You're not going to get what you could be getting. So in this game, it's really more team oriented. They had the 2K recently where it was 100,000 points to hit legend, and there was a couple quests and other things you had to do. But that was more so a ball hog year. That was a year if you wanted to hit legend, you sit there and ball hog and don't pass to nobody and score points because it was 100,000 points. This year, it's really team oriented. You need that A+ teammate grade. You need that A teammate grade. You need to be finishing games with good teammate grades because even if you lose, you'll still be getting good rep with a good teammate grade. So that's pretty much the biggest tip that I could give you guys, is that teammate grade is really important. And a lot of you guys might be like, oh, I already knew that, it was a terrible tip, or oh, whatever the case may be. But this is one big thing that I noticed. If you're not getting a lot of rep, your teammate grade might be bad, or you just didn't do much. Now, even games that I've lost, or I know I'm about to lose, or I'm playing with randoms and they're selling, the best case you could do is try and get the best teammate grade possible before the game ends. It's not to try and chug as many shots as possible and try and pull your team from the gutter to try and get the win and torch your teammate grade trying to get steals and fouling. And no, the best thing you could possibly do is, if you know you're going to lose, or if you're playing the game to get rep, try and get your teammate grade up and play the best you possibly can. Now, you don't have to shoot 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 7 for 7 to sit there and get an A+ teammate grade. You could play terrible with the A+ teammate grade. You just have to watch it and monitor it. So teammate grade is one of the most important things that you guys need to do to maximize your rep. You need to make sure you're getting an A+. Every game I'm playing, if I'm not getting A's or A- or A+, I'm not getting the max rep that I should be getting. So you guys need to be out here watching your teammate grade and making sure you get it as high as possible. Other than that, man, there's a lot of really good rep methods. I think rec with randoms is personally the best place you need to be playing to get rep. Starting five, it's a good rep method. I'm going to be honest with you. Starting five is cool and all, and it's something that a lot of people are posting. But since a lot of people are posting it, it's getting watered down. There's been a lot of different methods that you could use to get rep or wins in this game. There was the 60 overall method where you make a new build and then you go in, and then, you know, the matchmaking, it puts you against 60s and bots, and you sit there and get free wins and free rep all day. That was a method a lot of sweats were using, and a lot of top reps were using it on stream. And that method right there got patched. You know, a lot of people started doing it. It started getting popular. Boom, next thing you know, it was patched. Starting five is starting to get popular. A lot of sweats are in there. It's not going to be as free as it was. It's not going to be just going in there and getting free dubs. You know, a lot of the times you're going to play sweats. If you're doing it late at night, the only people that are really on the game at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning or late at night is tryhards, bro. Tryhards are people who just get on to play one game and get off. So a lot of the times you're going to run into sweats in there. So I personally, I stick with my rec with randoms. That's what I think is the personal best rep method. If you guys want to get the most rep possible, go into rec with randoms. Try and finish with the best teammate grade possible. If not, I mean, you just need to play all the 2 times rep events and just grind the game. Whatever mode you're going to grind, if it's starting 5, if it's rec, if it's park, whatever it may be, even if it's not the best place to get rep, you need to be doing it a lot. Because this year, you're not going to sit here and run through bars. You know, once you get to starting 4, starting 3, once you get to veteran, I mean, a lot of people, they're going to lose hope. They're not even going to make it past starter. I'm going to be honest with you. It moves slow. You know, mine is still moving pretty fairly good. You know, I feel like I could get a good amount of percent on the starter 3 bar every day, but there's a lot of people who aren't going to make it pretty far in this game. And if you don't know about the teammate grade tip, then this whole time you've been sitting here playing, not really focusing on teammate grade or settling for Bs, you now know that getting that A, getting that A plus, going that extra way to try and get a better teammate grade, sometimes it outvalues getting that 30-point game. You don't need 30 points to get good rep. That's another thing I'm going to tell you guys. Throw lobs, assists, flashies. The more variety of what you do is what's going to get you rep. You know, if you take 5 fades, take 5 standstills, throw 6 lobs, 6 flashies, 6 regulars, you know, throwing variety and doing different things is what's going to get you rep. It's not going to be doing the same thing the entire game. If you shoot nothing but threes the whole entire game and you try and finish with 50 points, it's not going to be much different. I'm going to be honest with you. 50 points, all 3-pointers, your rep is probably going to be less than someone who would score 20 points and have 10 assists and have maybe 10 steals. Someone who's doing more of a variety work or all-around work, they're going to get more rep than you because you just did one thing the whole game. After you do a certain amount of stuff, like in the previous 2Ks, after you throw like 6 lobs in park, you maximize. So in park, if you throw 6 lobs, you maximize your rep off of assist. You're not going to get any more rep for, you know, throwing another lob. No, 6 was the max back in the day. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what you do. Make sure you focus on that teammate grade. And the method I've been using is just playing rec with randoms, man. If you ain't got a full 5, don't play with nobody at all, man. Stay in there with them rec randoms, bro. Because if you go in there with 2 people in the squads or 3 people in the squads, it's straight homie ball, bro. Everybody's ball hogging, throwing to their homies. It ain't nothing worth grinding. So that's my opinion on the rep, what I've been doing to get as far as I can, and the best tips I could possibly give to y'all. And until the next time, your boy Hon is out. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you out there getting them A pluses. Make sure you in the rec with randoms, because I promise you, rec with randoms, even if you lose, if you get an A plus, you're going to get more rep than you would if you played park games in that time. Takes about 3 or 4 park games to finish a rec game. Sometimes it would honestly be 2 if you're playing a long park game. Like some long park games, if they're stressful, they're about close to 10 minutes long, 8 to 10 minutes long if you're on the 3v3. And with that being said, that's about 2 or 3 park games before you enter a rec game. 2 or 3 park games, you're maybe moving 0.1, 0.2. I probably would move like 0.1 or so. So you wouldn't be getting much rep compared to if you just go into rec and knock out a full percent in that time. So the rep, I'm telling you guys, park is not the place to be. Theater is not the place to be. If there's not 2 times rep, honestly, I'm not outside, bro. I'm in the rec. I'm sitting there. I'm hawking rep in the rec. That's the place to be. Rec or starting 5, bro. Whatever one you can handle, whatever one is easier for you, that's the one to be grinding. So the next time your boy Hon is out, this is the secret tip to maximize your rep. Make sure you getting that A plus, and make sure you staying out of that park, man.